Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning to everybody, including our new subscribers. I just wanted to give you an update, just a quick one. I'm in the middle of doing so much that I thought I'd grab a quick moment before anybody wakes up in the house, and so that I can still get some work done before they wake up. But listen. The air is full of the sound of birdsong. Well, song to us, but battle cries probably to them, and communication, I suppose. But anyway, so what's been going on? Everything is in leaf. Things have survived. Things are still surviving, except for the leaves on the josterberries, completely stripped by gooseberry sawfly. And yet we still have berries. The trick now, with all our lovely birds around that we've been nurturing by providing shelter and food and a safe place, is to stop them eating our fruit. Much as I love the birds and don't mind them being around, I don't want them eating the fruit that we're supposed to be growing for us to eat, so that I could lower my bills and improve our health. So I'm going to have to figure out what I can do there. The mussels are still alive in the pond. They're still going. I have been planting out a whole lot more stuff. I transplanted the celery into there out of this long bed because, as you can see, it's been cleared. The corn is in and the borlotti beans along the edges. And the yacon is in the tube at the end of it there. The potatoes have gone in there and they've been earthed up, ready to start sprouting. These ones are still doing okay. I think I need to water them and keep an eye on them. But things are surviving. Some of the... oh, look. Beautiful creature. Absolutely gorgeous. I love snails, but in the interest of saving some of our veggies, they've got to go next door and take their time to get here. We have lost those climbing peas. Obviously, there's a lot of shelter around there for slugs and snails, but these are still surviving. They're hanging on, and they're starting to climb, which is great. We're starting to get flowers all over the blackberries. Blueberries are full of fruit. Look at that. So they all need to be feeding now. It's time to start stepping up the feeding of them. As soon as they start setting fruit is when we need to start with a comfrey feed. And guess what? I have no comfrey feed left. So I'm going to have to make some pretty sharpish. But watered down urine will be the next option as well, because, well, that's not going to do it. It needs the comfrey feed. I'll have to find an organic tomato feed to do it until my comfrey is ready, because I didn't make enough comfrey feed last year to see us through the growing season this year, so that's a clue to me. I need a lot more comfrey. Kohlrabi doing fine in there, need to be going in the ground soon. I did actually also, let me see, oh, this keeps blowing out, sorry. Oh, spotted another snail. They will find their way in, won't they? Right. Oh, this is mood. Hang on, because I've got a rock on that one. There we go, that's better. I have tidied up underneath all the brassicas, taken out things that have gone to seed, because the birds and the insects aren't benefiting from it under there anyway, because it's netted. The cabbages, or is it whatever that is still growing in there. I have watered, mulched, and put out more kohlrabi seedlings everywhere. I hope they'll survive the slugs and snails. Obviously the birds are already digging in there, but I have my purple haze carrots from last year going to seed, so I can save the seed. However, I'm sure I remember that they are heritage seeds, not hybrid. So I'm hoping that we'll get true seed. If not, I'll just try again with something else, but that's what you have to do to grow seed. Leave space for things to go to seed the next year if they're biennial. There we go. Aqualedia's flowering. There's lots of things going on. Too much and taken too long already to share it all. Oh, look, a slug. Just there, a slug. Shall leave him to the birds. This is where I've put the potatoes in so far, and as they grow I'll earth them up. I think I'll earth them up about 3 times, and that's it. This snapdragon is 3 years old now, supposed to be biennial. But this is its 3rd year, and I just keep every year chopping it down to the lowest growth, and by the next year, so I don't know how long it'll carry on for doing that, but this year specifically I will save the seed just in case it's the last year this plant flowers and grows. But it's looking nice. I'll cut away these lower new growth on the blackcurrant because I want to keep the light coming into the veggies there. I transplanted the feverfew from the corn bed over there. There's a nice little woodland corner here, so plenty of slug hiding space. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on that. The leeks have been watered, mulched, tidied up, and I've put lettuces out here. They have survived slugs so far because I didn't water the top of the mulch, and I watered at the roots only and then put the plant in the hole, and I did not water again. So keeping the top of the soil dry, I think, is one of the keys. So the leeks are doing well, and end of next week when I get some chance, maybe on Thursday, because that's the only day I'll get anything done on Thursday afternoon next week, I will put the beetroot in, unless I get an early morning again one morning. So things are growing. The beans are surviving. Looking a little bit sad over there, I'm not sure why. Some of the leaves are looking yellow, and yet I did feed them. Maybe it's just soil shock of being transplanted. Let's hope they recover soon enough. They do seem to be surviving, so that's fine. Other things are surviving and growing. The sweet potato finally setting new plants. I think they've survived. This lettuce I've already harvested loads from. So it won't be in there too much longer because those potatoes need to grow. The nasturtiums are growing fine. Coriander setting flowers now nicely. Everything's going okay. I am harvesting from the kohlrabi, the broccoli and the beetroot as microgreens for now. Those will all need to be transplanted. And look at this lovely surprise, a tomato. I did not sow any tomato seeds whatsoever, so where that's come from I have no idea. The Dorberton's kale is surviving and growing. It's not died yet, so I'm presuming that it's the cutting actually worked. Big surprise for me. The mushroom, that one is just trailing. I'm going to have to put it up higher to trail more and cut it so it goes bushy. These ones have climbed up the pole already and are going even further up onto the basket. The grape has growing, so I'm going to have to hook that onto the other hook that I put up there so it can keep coming over. Everything is growing okay in that corner. I have been drying some of the achillea. The broad bean, the only plant of all the broad beans that actually survived and grew, and I didn't even they were old seed. I didn't know that any would survive. One did, so I'm going to keep it and let it grow for seed. Looking healthy, I'm happy with that. So this is seed for next year I'm going to be growing. I still haven't put the duck potato in there. I will do as soon as I get a chance. But that's how things are growing. The hanging baskets are surviving nicely with minimal watering. So the extra compost bags put in there and the gel crystals are making a difference, that I don't have to water as often. Things are not stressed, so I'm happy with that so far. Inside I have actually got clearing out done, both in the kitchen and the living room. Sorting out and organizing. I've been preparing for a food storage presentation and activity on the weekend, on Saturday actually. So I've been finding a whole lot of stuff in my cupboards that I've been preparing and putting bags ready So still a huge amount to do for that. So that's going to take up the rest of the week, as well as one service project. So I won't probably make another video again until next week. So I shall speak to you all again then. Crafts have been done. The Whittler has been extremely busy making new characters, but I've not been painting at all. I've really not had chance. I've just had to prioritize the most important this week. He has cut down one drum already to start making the outdoor cooking oven. The barbecue will be separate, we'll make with the other one, but the oven is already cut ready. We're waiting for the delivery of steel today that we've had to have cut to size, one sheet and a few pieces of other metal for bracing and framing and stuff. So that will arrive today, because we've got a steel wholesaler, metal wholesaler nearby on our estate, or actually one estate over, and so it's local, and that was very handy to have them local and to be able to get that delivered for free actually. So that'll be done. So we've already made a start on the cooking area. There's lots of crafts he's been making, or the characters he's been making, and I've done clearing out in the house. So I'm feeling this week, even though it has been crazy busy, hang on, I thought I could hear the baby, has been actually quite productive. We've got some work done, but it has been absolutely non-stop, and I've had 2 crazy early mornings. I think probably just because got so much on my mind and I'm so stressed about actually getting things done. I've had a 3 o'clock start and a 4 o'clock start, and I'm absolutely exhausted, but I'll be glad when this week's over. Next week is also still busy, but and the week after actually, so I've got another 2 crazy busy weeks. So there you go. Anyway folks, it's already 12 minutes, way too long. I need to get going before the baby wakes up, because it was her sleepover night last night. It's lovely to have her with. We'd had a lovely little walk in the evening, just because she suddenly had a burst of energy and I had to get rid of that because it was already 8 o'clock. So by 9 o'clock we'd gone for a little walk and a run and a play, just to help her, and she slept all night. So that's lovely. Fresh air and exercise is a really good tool. So I hope that whatever the weather throws at you, it's been absolutely lovely this week for us. I hope you have lovely weather, whatever it is. In other words, I hope that you enjoy whatever nature throws at you, whether it be storms, rain, sunshine, or whatever. Make the most of it. Enjoy nature. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.